Hey everyone, Ryan here with M&R Productions, and today we're taking a look at one of the more controversial LEGO Star Wars sets for 2021 with Luke Skywalker, aka Anakin Skywalker, aka Rey Skywalker's lightsaber. It is LEGO set number 40483, rated for ages 18 and up, which basically just means it's a collector set, not that you need to be 18 to actually own it, and has 173 pieces. Now, if you could actually buy this set, it would probably cost about $20 US, which would be a pretty fair price for something like this. But you can't, and that's what makes it controversial. You see, this set was exclusively paired as a promotional set with the UCS AT-AT, and I'm a pretty big fan of promos, but ones like this tend to rub me the wrong way. Like, if they had made this a promo for purchases of $200 or more, yeah, that works. But when you pair it with a set that is going to sell out within 12 hours, never to be available again, or at least like this one, the AT-AT will be available again, this just won't, that's a problem. And as such, this now costs on eBay at least $150, and that price is almost guaranteed to rise over time, and LEGO doesn't make lightsabers. These aren't things you can just buy otherwise. So this is something that is unique and that fans have wanted for years and years and years and years, and now it's locked behind an $800 paywall. And don't forget, this is the same LEGO Star Wars design team that said they can't put cool minifigs in the UCS gunship because it's not fair to have something cost too much money for people that can't afford it. That was the essence of their message, their virtue signaling there. And then they have this. You can have things that are expensive that are hard to get. That's what makes collecting fun. There's a lot of things on my shelf that aren't inherently easy to go out and buy. But if you're the LEGO Star Wars design team sitting on your high horse saying that, then I have a problem with this. Anyway, the top of the box has some different languages. The front of the box has some nice scratches that LEGO put on there for me. The side of the box has the lightsaber kind of shown vertically. Other side of the box, just a bunch of information you and I don't care about. And the back of the box has a picture of Luke using his lightsaber to cut open the AT-AT. And then we have the dimensions of the lightsaber for your display. So it's a pretty nice set. I think for a lot of people that aren't able to get this, though, it's marred by the fact that you had to have $800 on one specific day ready to go. Not great. Unboxing? Yeah, it does. Oh, look, we got a little manual. That's cute. A little, very small manual in black there. And, oh, it's like a UCS set. It's like a mini UCS set with information about the lightsaber and everything. And it does, I was actually curious if it was going to talk about all of its owners. It does not. Looks like pretty normal LEGO instructions, something you would see pretty much any other time from any other set. And, I mean, it's such a small set, but numbered bags. So with the finished model in hand, let's talk about the good and the bad of the Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. So I've pulled up a little thing from Google here as well, so I'll be using some somewhat official terms of different parts of the lightsaber for those that don't know them. Anyway, we'll pull this off the stand and take a quick look at the stand first. It's a very sleek stand, done almost 100% in all black, bar this small piece holding up the nameplate at the front, but yeah, you're not going to be seeing that, so it's fine. It's otherwise all black. Very nice, tiled off, looks really good, and then you can see the nameplate at the front. It says Luke Skywalker's lightsaber with the LEGO Star Wars logo on top. Love it. It does match the Yoda's lightsaber, which we'll be comparing this to here in a moment. It's basically just a well here, a U-shape that the lightsaber fits right into. Very nice fit. Before we talk about the external look of the lightsaber, there's actually something inside that's pretty cool. I'm not going to take this apart now, but during the building process, I took a quick clip, and you can see inside there is the blue kyber crystal, which is nice to have. It's a great little detail. You're just never going to see it, but it's just one of those cool things that they had the extra attention to detail to add into a promo set like this. Now, they have the general shape of the lightsaber down really well, and they got a lot of the details. Now, something I didn't know that lightsabers could do is they can actually adjust their blade power and blade length. So you have the blade power adjuster here, and then the blade length adjuster here on the back with the little red light or red dot in there. Looks pretty cool. We also have the ring tuning flange, which is a really good part usage there to have the gap in the middle, but still have the circular shape otherwise. And then at the very top here, we have where the blade would come out. Now, of course, a blade is not included, but you could get a bunch of translucent blue 2x2 circular pieces and have them attach on and maybe put some Technic rods in it for stability. If people do that, hey, send me a picture on Instagram. I'm kind of curious what it might look like, but that is not something included in this version of the lightsabers. It would look pretty neat, though, if you had the full blades with them, and then you have the blade with Yoda's, and then you just kind of have something cool going there. There is, of course, the switch to turn the lightsaber on and and off, it is right where your thumb would go. This actually feels pretty good in the hand, especially because of the extra length, unlike Yoda's. Yoda's is very small, doesn't feel very good in the hand. This one, I guess it doesn't really matter though, because it's not like a phone you got to carry around every day, but still, it does feel good in the hand. And you have a pretty decent design throughout the middle of the lightsaber. Down at the very bottom, we have the belt ring, so you could theoretically attach this to your belt and carry it around town. Not that you would probably want to, and it'd probably fall off anyway because the clip probably isn't the strongest thing, but it could work. And then we have the hand grip at the very bottom, which does add a bit of grip to it. The problem with this is two folds, so you may notice it moving. Basically, there are 8 different stripes of grip. 4 of them are kind of attached to the lightsaber proper, and then the other 4 are somewhat independent because of the way this is built, and so they can actually get dislodged and move around and do weird things like this that aren't exactly accurate. The thing is, though, this is a display set. You're gonna put it like this and you're not gonna touch it for the most part, and you know, it's just not a big deal. It does suck, I guess, that it does that. Like, it's not ideal, but it really doesn't matter, you know? Like, this is, I haven't touched Yoda's lightsaber in a year. It's not a problem. Just not a problem. But it is something that can happen. So, you know, it's worth knowing. This is a review. I'm going to point it out. And then the other thing is a little bit more slight, a little bit less noticeable, but it was something I did notice very quickly. Essentially, the 4, you know how there's 4 and 4, 2 sets of 4 for this, they're at very slightly different heights. So you might be able to tell right here, this piece is slightly higher than this, and then you can kind of see how this is a little higher, this is a little lower. Like, it's one of those slight things. I don't think you're going to notice it on display, especially just looking at it. You know, like, I don't notice it right now unless I look really hard for it. But they are slightly offset so that one is higher, one is lower, higher, lower, like that, kind of in an alternating order. Let's bring over Yoda's lightsaber, because I think there is a slight problem with what they've done here in 2021, given what they did in 2020. So obviously these were tied to very big LEGO Star Wars sets when they released, and that's all fine and dandy. That's the way they want to release them. It sucks for people that are not able to go out and buy the latest and greatest $800 set day one. Like, that is just not great. I wish there was another way for people to get this, but the reality of the situation is that. And if they continue with this trend of releasing lightsabers yearly near the end of the year with the big LEGO Star Wars set, I think that's fine, I guess, but I think it's more important to have some continuity here, and they don't have the continuity. So we have Yoda's lightsaber off the stand and Luke's lightsaber off the stand, and you can see immediately the stands are rather significantly different. Yoda's lightsaber stand a little bit thicker, Luke's a little bit thinner, when they could have just used the Luke design the whole time because Yoda's fits right on it. I think they should have just had this design the whole time and it would have worked way better. I don't know why they went and changed the design of the stand, because now you don't have continuity. But you know, if you watch the channel, you know continuity is a problem with LEGO Star Wars. They are not very good at it, so I guess this is to be expected. It is kind of a shame, though. Like, it would have been very simple to just have the same stand design. So yeah, not great there. Maybe the biggest problem outside of the availability of the sets themselves is the continuity of the stands. But, you know, they're really cool to have. Like, I love these lightsaber display sets, and I fully expect there to be more. You know, I would love to see Darth Maul next. I think that's the logical progression. Keep going bigger. But I really like this lightsaber set. It's a solid 9.5 out of 10. I mean, it's almost as perfect as you can get for something in this scale for LEGO Star Wars. I think anyone fortunate enough to go out and get that AT-AT day one, because it's out of stock now and probably won't be back in stock until 2022, you know, you're very happy with this as an extra bonus for your UCS AT-AT. Anyone that wasn't able to but still wants lightsabers is going to have to pay at least $150 on eBay. That is certainly going to leave a sour taste in your mouth. That is not how much people should be having to pay for this, and especially given all the virtue signaling the LEGO Star Wars designers did over the minifigs in the UCS gunship, seeing them do this is just rather ironic. So let me know what you think about this one in the comments section below. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed this review of Luke's lightsaber, and you can check out more LEGO Star Wars 2021 set reviews on the end screen now.